Today we are talking about a very popular word, and it's called control. All right, we're talking about controlling what you can control. And so I looked up the definition of control because I wanted to be intentional about it today. And it is the power to influence something, right? And so what we get lost in a lot is focusing on things that we can do nothing about, right? And so it's easier though. It's easier to do that than it is to take control of the one thing you can always do something about, right? So that's the catch here. And so we'll find ourselves naturally, even if we can't do anything about it, just arguing. I was like queen of that. So in my time, man, and we had old, like back in the day, we had Nokias. And they were like, before the smartphone camera and all of that, you just literally, you had to like find the letters with the number, right? So you'd have to click over and create it. And I would get in arguments with people. And I would be clicking so fast because, I want to get my point out, right? I'm a communicator, so I use words. And I want to get my words out, and I'm here typing up, and I would feel like the phone would start smoking because of how fast I'm going, communicating what it is I want to say, trying to control and change that person's view or perspective of me or what it was that I felt that they weren't getting right. But guess what? You can tell someone that you love them. And if they want to, they can take that as a negative thing because you can't control that person's perspective. But what you have 100% control of is over yourself. What you have 100% control of is stopping when you are clearly putting your energy in something that you cannot control. So let's talk about some of the things you can't control. You can't control your height. You can't control the school that you're in. You can't control the times that you're in right now. Like right now, we're going through COVID. You can't control your parents. You can't control the siblings that you have. You can try to run away from them. Yes, right? I couldn't control my father, and I told you a little bit about what I experienced being in that home. But what I did have power in is myself. I had the ability to control, no matter what it is that he did or said to me, how I was going to process that, if I was going to process it at all, because I'm the boss. I control what I do with that. But when you don't take the time to make that realization and to accept that in your life, then you become a victim. Right? Instead of being a victor and being the one who can process things. And if he says something mean, if you want to, you can dodge it this way. If he goes to hit you or do something, that's not empowering, you can dodge it that way with your mindset and your focus. If you don't do that, then you're a victim, right? And you fall to the oppression and you fall to the negativity that person is giving off or that situation may be giving off. But if you are intentional to write the vision, going back to what we've talked about, setting that dream, dreaming big, setting those goals, reverse engineering, being positive, winning and learning. If you go back to what it is then now you take control with what you can do with whatever comes at you because you have a choice. That's the empowering thing about this journey, my friend, is understanding that you are not a victim. No matter what it looks like, you are not a victim. And at any point, you can make a decision, because that's what it starts with. You can make a decision to focus on what is within your control. Your mindset, your actions, right? Your response. I'm getting excited, right? And be intentional about those based on what you want in life, based on your trajectory, based on your goals. You can use what you're in control of, those different pieces, to now respond and not react. So be intentional about that, whether in school, whether in your home, respond. Don't react, because you are in control of what it is that God has given you to steward here on earth. Are you excited about that power? I am. I'm the boss of my life, right? You're the boss. We know we have a chief, right? But you are the boss. He has given us that authority to steward this life and maximize it and make every aspect of it serve us. Until next time, bye.